Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Neil and today we're watching the next episode of The Leftovers. We've had a couple of episodes to wrap our head around Season 2, which is very different from Season 1 so far. First of all, the obvious stuff. We've moved to Miracle, Texas, where a town of 10,000 people, nobody died. What are the odds? We have Kevin and Nora are a couple. Julie seems to be readjusted to life a little bit, but everybody's getting used to this new town. There's new neighbors who are interesting and intriguing, and if Kevin is our cop, then our next door neighbor, I'm blanking on his name, he's the fire chief, and yet they set arson to certain homes if people are somehow taking advantage of the miracle in Miracle, Texas. And yet that drives the entire economy. In fact, it's become a national park. It's become a mecca for people from around the world looking for cures and hope and all the rest of it. Kevin is still experiencing his sleepwalking, but maybe it's not sleepwalking. Maybe it's something even more mysterious. Because he's woken up in the Miracle Spring that seems to be the source of Miracle, Texas's power, and that spring has disappeared, and so has a young woman in town. Poof, disappeared. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. We don't seem to be dealing with cults this season, and yet there's sort of this mystery of what's happening with Lori and Tom. We've only caught a glimpse of them so far when Tom met with Julie. Lori doesn't seem to want to talk to either Julie or Kevin. Kevin, I don't think, is even aware that Tom is back. He doesn't seem to know or care where Lori went. But I can't imagine Lori and Tom's story is over, so I'm very curious to see what's up with those two. Where's Kevin Sr.? We've got glimpses of Matt with his new church. I think there could be some interesting stories happening there, but frankly, I think we just need to watch another episode. So I'm psyched. I hope you are too. Let's jump right into it. This is episode 3 of season 2. And it's called Off Ramp. Oh. Speak of the devil. Hello, Lori. Oh. It's the Guilty Remnant again. Are we still in Mapleton? Is this another chapter? Where are we? Oh. No. So Tommy's in the GR, and Mom ain't. What is Mom up to? Oh, the energy between this like super high-paced drum beat and then the silence of the GR. Is that all Nicorette? What is going on?
Come with me. Hey, this is Susan. I told her it was safe here.
Hi, Susan.
Oh.
I'm Lori.
They're getting people out of the GR.
Would you like to join us?
Okay. So Lori and Tom have both survived the cult thing and seen the error of their ways. And they're trying to rescue people from the GR. Fascinating. Where are they? Does it matter? I guess it doesn't. It's probably the same everywhere.
Take out
okay, I'd like to come back and sleep here for the next few nights, so you're not alone. Is that okay?
Has she spoken yet?
If you need anything, ever, you just call me. The phone can't text, so you'll have to talk. If you let me, I will help you come back.
She's still writing. She hasn't decided yet.
You can.
And I can feel your pain coming off you in hot, throbbing waves.
Wayne's not done yet.
I can take it from you.
They know your face now. Maybe you should try something else.
It only works from the inside. It's the only way for me to get them to trust me. The only way for me to get them to trust you.
So they're like in New Jersey now. Okay. That's where Hackensack is, right?
You ever miss it?
What?
The quiet?
No.
Does he miss Wayne? I'm sure on some level. I mean, otherwise, why you join in the first place? Because it gave you something. Who's she? What is she writing exactly, and who's she writing to?
What are you writing?
She's talking.
Oh, it's a book.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. She's a psychologist in her previous life. Or psychiatrist. I'm not sure which one.
It's going to be an extra 200 here and out, okay? You got people living there.
No, sometimes they work late.
These toilets, they can handle day poops, not night poops.
You know, money's just a little tight right now.
See if you can shake some loose.
Okay. Landlords.
While I'm talking, I'm thinking, this is so fake. You're in someone else's movie and you're just saying lines. I felt outside.
Uh-oh. The GR.
How'd they find us?
Doesn't matter. They can't hurt you now.
You leave.
That's scary. Oh. She wants to know. Yeah. Man. It's so complicated. Are we doing the Pixies seriously? Oh. It feels like Tommy's still getting something from the cult experience, even though he knows it's screwed up. I mean, there's a reason he wants to keep going in. Give up your watch. Tom's next target. Oh, man. That's her home. Oh. I mean, this is what you want to see, but there's no guarantee that this is how it's going to be. Like, how's husband going to react? What if there's a new woman? What if, like, the family feels betrayed, I'm sure.
And then he asked me if I was coming home.
Maybe he just wants you home.
Yeah, but he's angry too.
Like you?
Huh.
This is Howard. Told him I was safe here.
And he's going back for more. Oh.
Hello, Howard.
That's the claim from Australia, as witnesses describe a man previously believed dead emerging from a cave in Wanneroo outside the city of Perth. The man, identified as David Burton.
I made you a grilled cheese.
I'm going to need to rewatch that clip from Australia because didn't Kevin Sr. just go to Australia?
Jill texted you. If I wrote her a note, would you give it to her?
Oh, so this is we're backtracking time-wise a bit. We've seen this meeting. See what's in that letter, maybe? This is gonna...
Jill's happy.
Did you take my letter?
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah, she did.
And eye contact. They get kicked out?
What's going on?
The door's padlocked.
They threw us out. They put all the stuff in the hallway.
Get
My
this out,
laptop.
okay?
Has anybody seen my laptop?
Are you sure it was in there, Mom?
Yes, Tom.
And I don't have your laptop.
Oh, people are assholes. Is she just gonna... What's she gonna do? How's she gonna get the laptop out of this guy's house? Like, we know he's got it. The way he said that would be proof. But... do people not lock homes?
Нет, подожди, не тараторь так. Ты скажи, папа.
The wife's still home.
Нет, если это 2000...
Oh, we get the...
Если это не меньше, я хочу тебя обидеть, я твоя сестра, я тебе...
The high-speed drum it again. Is this like Laurie's new theme?
Кто-то тебе...
It's like the opposite of the silence. That's her computer. He gave it to his son, the asshole. Namaste, bitch. Oh. Laurie's definitely still a little damaged, but I like her. Look at that shit-eating grin on her face. Yeah, disappeared pretty fast. Oh, what got in her head? More GR. She could just run him over right now. She's... oh my god, she's... oh, she hates him. She's doing it. She's... oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, she is damaged and angry, and that's why she's pressure washing the car to get the human blood off it.
You didn't make her leave. They did. She's not gonna leave you again. And she's not gonna go back to them.
It's a big promise to make. And maybe she won't, but can you make that promise about everybody you try and help? You hear it. That's new. Hear what? Oh. She's gonna be a character. I think. Oh.
Get off me!
Oh man. What are they gonna do to him? They've never been violent, except when they, you know, killed Gladys. But man, they're threatening. Where are we? What do we see? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Meg's back. Is she like high up in the GR now? What the hell? This is so weird. What on earth? What on earth? Gas? Oh my god, are they gonna burn him? No, no, no.
Tell your mom. Meg says hello.
Wow. They know exactly who he is.
You recruited her.
Yeah.
What we're doing, it's not working, Mom.
Honey, tell me what happened.
It makes sense.
That's
they
it,
know
you're done.
something.
No, that's it. You're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are going to beat them. This is working.
Ugh.
Sweetie, this is working.
She's lost him. Meg, I don't know what Meg did to him, but somehow that made sense to him. Didn't make sense to me. She's done. She's done.
Are you trying to pin him down about it? And he just looks at you.
Why are we all out of
Well, why do you
focus?
care so much anyway?
Any day now. It makes sense. It's not as easy as just leaving. Oh! She's done. She's done. Oh man. Oncoming. What's she doing? What's she doing?
You can't.
Oh my god. She's not going back. She's done.
They love your book.
They do?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Okay. Is it that simple, or is there a twist?
Hi, it's Lori.
Oh, and she's gonna find out.
I'm sorry, what?
Horrible timing.
No,
Ugh.
Okay.
Who called exactly? I mean, clearly she got the news, I think, but...
I just found out a friend of mine was in
Lori?
an accident.
Peter, I'm not kidding. I've been waiting for this all week. Ready to come on back? Come on, come on.
Okay, okay.
I think I may have just read the next What's Next. You know
Oh,
What's
that
Next,
was what's his name
right? Patrick
from...
Johansson.
Yeah.
They have a story, right?
Like, for instance, the Catholics believe that Christ died on the cross for our sins. The Branch Davidians believe that
That's
God
not how the
told David Christ
GR
to fuck his
works.
own daughters. This wingnut in Australia says that he went to the other side and he can't die. What do they believe?
They believe the world ended.
The bigger issue is we got to put some feeling into this thing.
They want to change the book.
The realization. When you figured out that these people that you left your family for are fucking whack jobs.
She hasn't had that realization.
What I need to know is how you feel about it.
She's angry. Well, so much for the book deal. Lori, Lori, Lori. I don't think return policies cover fight damaged clothing.
I like my book.
Oh, man. There are 0 simple answers.
They won't jump out of the way.
They don't jump out of the way, yeah.
Why?
I don't want to hurt them, but they won't jump out of the way. Why are we losing?
Because they're giving them something. We have nothing to put back in its place.
No new beliefs. No new purpose.
Well, let's give them something.
That's a really big insight, Tom.
But there is another story. It's one that I've kept to myself.
Oh.
Because I had to protect my son. Tell them, Tony.
You heard Holly, Wayne? He asked me to protect this girl. The baby, she was crying, and I didn't know what to do. I was alone. So I looked up to the ceiling and said, help. 10 seconds later, there's a knock on the door. It was Wayne.
This is new.
He told me where to take her. She'd be safe. And then he said he was gonna die. He said if I accepted it, that I could do what he did.
Oh.
Take people's pain away.
Is this a thing? Is he the new...
But there'd be a price.
Is he the new Holy Wayne?
But I wanted it anyway. I wanted to be...
Or is this just
something?
A story? Are they just making this up? Just, we need to give them something?
I'm so sorry. I've been afraid to use it.
If this is just a story, it's damn, he's damn convincing. Who wants a hug?
Who wants a hug?
I pray my soul.
Wow. So, forget Texas for a minute. We seem to be back in New York, New Jersey. And it's all about... This episode was entirely Laurie and Tom. We got to see what they were up to from the early days. You know, we saw that meeting between Tom and Jill in episode 1 this season. And we got to find out what Laurie and Tom were up to prior to that. Trying to rescue people from the GR. Except that only went so far. And, you know, you can't save everybody. That's what we saw from, you know, our hero case. I didn't catch her name, or I've forgotten it. But she couldn't go back. And her only, but living in her family felt... I think it was kind of like in that support meeting when where another woman said it felt like I was outside. It felt like everything I was saying and doing was fake. It felt like it felt so pointless, purposeless. I get it. I feel like so much of season 1 was expressly about finding purpose, and we're revisiting that theme again this season too. But now, I mean, so much of this show is also just about searching for answers, isn't it? And the biggest answer, the biggest question, why did 1014 happen? Where did these people go? May never be answered. And and that's just the catalyst to prompt all these other questions that may not have answers. Why are we here? What's my purpose? You know, it's meaning of life kind of level stuff, which is crazy. And maybe there aren't any real answers. There probably aren't, but I'm not a philosopher. I just sometimes think philosophical questions. But nevertheless, Laurie was offering a simple solution to these people, a direct solution. You know, we pull you out, we support you, we do group sessions, and then when you're ready, you go back to your family, and we continue to support you. Sounds simple. And the stuff she was saying in the meetings, the stuff she was saying to the couple when the woman went back home, it was stuff you want to hear. It was simple, it was straightforward, it made people feel better. But was it the truth? No, and that became quite clear in the meeting with the publisher, I think. The publisher's like, we need to clarify this. We need more answers. You know, what does the GR believe in? What's their rule book? What's their Bible? Why do they smoke? Why do they do this? You know, let's clean up the narrative. You know, the GR made you do this. They brainwashed you. They forced you to do this. And Laurie, as she's hearing this out of the publisher's mouth, knows it's not the truth. That it's more complicated than that. That she was a willing participant. That she was recruiting others. And it wasn't necessarily about brainwashing. It was about much more complicated stuff than that, because we're all really complicated creatures. We're full of contradiction and confusion, and we don't always act rationally, and we don't always know why we do the things that we do. We just know that they feel like the thing that needs to be done at any particular moment, and how we rationalize that isn't always clear. Yeah, man. And so there's this, she beats up her publisher, she ends up in jail, Tom bails her out, and they have this conversation in the car about, you know, we're stripping away everything that the GR piled on these people, but that's why the GR is so successful, is it gives them something. It gives them something to believe in. It gives them purpose. Even if it's messed up, it gives them direction that I think a lot of people in the Leftovers world are lacking, which is direction and purpose and meaning in their life. And so Tommy says we have to give them something back. And what is that? Well, it's Holy Wayne 2.0. Now, because they asked the question first, what can we offer them? What can we give them back? It makes me wonder whether that meeting afterward, back in at their place with their support group, was real or not. Is that an act? Are we offering them? We have to give them something. What can we give them? Well, we can give them Holy Wayne. Tommy, can you pretend to be the next Holy Wayne? Can we come up with this story? Can we convince these people? Can we give them a reason to stay and believe? Can we give them purpose and direction? That's one possibility. Or the other possibility is what we saw in that meeting. We should take at face value that Wayne did visit Tommy a day before he died, right after the baby. We never saw Tom between when what's her name, Christine, abandoned the baby with him and he arrived in Mapleton. So we don't know. Maybe Wayne visited him, or maybe that's complete baloney. What I will say is, if it's a sham, if Tommy's just putting on a show, he's putting on a damn good show. He's believable. He's making his audience cry, and man, I need to know. This is a show where there's a lot of things, like if you were presented them in the real world, you wouldn't believe them. Whether it's Kevin Sr. talking about these voices guiding him, or whether it's Holy Wayne himself with the miracle of these healing hugs, or whether it's Kevin as Wayne 2.0. Do you really believe this stuff? Do you really have faith in something higher, something else, something greater than humanity? Typically, no. But I don't know what the rules of this world are. How different is this world from ours? It feels very similar. It feels like exactly what would or could happen to our society if 1 in 50 suddenly disappeared without explanation. But the fact that 1 in 50 disappeared without explanation makes you think that the rules might be different, that there's something greater at work here, and what that is, I don't know. So I guess we have to kind of be open to higher powers. And maybe Wayne did pass his powers on to Tom. Maybe he did. Or maybe Tom and Jill are just taking advantage. And yet it doesn't feel like it's for personal gain. It's to win against the GR. It feels like we're going to be following 2 completely separate stories this season. It feels like we've got Miracle Texas, and we've got Tom and Lori. And maybe those paths will cross by the end of the season. But maybe not. Maybe we're further away from these worlds colliding. And there also feels like a C story developing in Australia, because the Australia references are ramping up. I can't remember whether... I'll be honest, it's been a few weeks since I watched episodes 1 and 2, but I can't recall whether Kevin Sr. said he was going there. I think he was. But then packages are going off to Australia from Texas. We're hearing about Australia in the news. It feels like there's a new sort of cult or religion forming down there. What's going on? What's going on? It's too early to know. I'm loving this show. The story's great, don't get me wrong. But the reason I love this show is these characters are so real. Not because I know these people, not because they remind me of somebody that I actually know, but because I can see myself in every single one of them. If I was in their shoes, I could see myself being like them, being as confused as them, being as full of contradiction as them, feeling their anger, their hope, their need for answers and purpose, and yet I'd be just as confused and lost as them too. You know, Meg's back, and what on earth was that encounter between Meg and Tom? Like, Tom got found out by the GR. Meg seems high enough up in the GR now that she's aware of other houses up and down the East Coast. Clearly, Laurie's been targeted at some level as a threat to the GR. Laurie's running GR members over because they won't get out of the way. She wants them to get out of the way. She wants them to scatter. She wants the GR to disappear, but it's not. It's there confronting her. I mean, that whole encounter on the road where she was revving her engine and giving them warning and all the rest of it is a metaphor for where she is in life. You know, her goal is to take down the GR. Her goal is to expose it, and they're not backing down. They're not backing down at all. And so Laurie's the only way she knows how to react to that is full steam ahead, put the car into drive, step on the gas, and go forward with anger. Yeah, no one's got their shit together. Even the people who are supposed to help other people get their shit together on this show. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I hope you guys are too. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments about this episode and season 2 in general so far. Don't forget to like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.